Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm here with my tight wallet wife, Laura.
I'm here with my charitable husband, Nathan.
Wouldn't you mean ever-spending husband, Nathan?
No, charitable, because we're playing Charity, the generous board game, or the generous game today.
So, it's actually a very odd concept. The concept is you have to give away money, but not all your money.
Yeah, well,
So-
you don't want to end up bankrupt.
No.
So-
So an interesting thing about this game is I believe it's Australian, judging from the fact they're all Australian charities. Apparently, when this was released, $7.50 per purchase board game goes to the featured charities on the box.
Yeah, and they're all like endorsed by it. It's,
MS, Legacy, Lifeline, Royal Blind Society, the Children's Charity
Bernardo's
Australia,
Australia.
Make-A-Wish Foundation, Asthma Foundation, National Stroke Foundation, the Victor Chang, Cardiac Research Institute, St Vincent's Hospital, and RSPCA.
Yeah, so a little bit different. We didn't buy this when it originally came out, but we probably would have. It's something that's different. So we are doing a full playthrough of this today.
Yeah,
so
so you can see-
hopefully it won't be too crazy long for you.
No, so there's charity cards, income cards, silly cards, and quiz cards. So there's actually quite a bit of variety. The aim of the game ultimately is whoever gets to the end first. Well, I suppose once someone gets to the end first, the
game ends.
the game ends, and then
Yes.
you calculate how much money.
You've got, and you want to have the least amount of money at the end of the game when the first person gets to finish. So rather than the most in a lot of board games, it's a bit
And
different.
the only trick is if you run out of money while you're
Throughout the game,
you get replenished back to the amount you had when you first start the game.
so
So
don't run out of money.
it's all it's
We'll explain a little
Yeah.
more as we kind of play, but let's have a quick look at everything that you get. And so just to confirm, as Nathan's sort of pulling that out, you want to have the least amount of money possible when the first person reaches finish, but you don't want to run out of money during the game, otherwise you get a full $10 million back, which is what you start the game with, which is what we'll sort out in a minute.
Yeah, so you got pretty plain sort of pawn pieces. There's nothing interesting there. A whole bunch of different colours.
Pen that does not come with the game. We have money, which is pretty basic.
Just 1 million. Yep.
Ones. Then we have twos.
Twos.
Then we have 3 million. And is it just 3?
That's it.
Yeah. I thought there was a 5, but
So
no.
very basic. It's no Monopoly in terms of denominations.
No, it certainly isn't. And then we have all of our cards.
So here we have silly cards, which basically they have some sort of challenge on them.
Yep.
And the an opponent reads out the challenge to the.
Shall we flip one over
Yeah.
and show? So if you land on a silly space, the opponent will read this for you.
But doesn't read out the
This bottom
rewards
section.
or the what
Yeah.
will occur after, depending.
So,
Yeah.
if say Nathan landed on it, I would pick this up and say, Nathan, do you own a Rolls Royce? But I would not give him the rest of the information.
And my answer would be no.
So Nathan would have to give each female player $1 million and collect $2 million from each male player. So there's only 2 of us playing. There's not.
And if it was yes,
Wouldn't do too much in this game.
and if it was yes, I stay on the square. So not everything is. So if you think, oh, the right answer is like, would you steal from a blind person or something really negative, and you go,
The answer is no to
No.
that one though.
and I go, no, I wouldn't. Well, that might not necessarily be a good outcome for me on the card.
It just depends. So
Yeah.
you don't just answer honestly because you don't know what's going to be there.
And it's all in fun.
Then you have charity cards, which basically mean you're going to donate to charity. So this one says there's mudslides in Burma and you're going to donate $2 million for shelter. And they're all variations of that type of thing.
The trick with those is you can hang on to them.
Yes, so if you don't have enough money through the game to pay off the charity card when you pick it up, you can keep it for as long as you want.
But the trick is you can only pay one charity card off per turn, and if you happen to get to the end of the game you still have charity cards, they turn to income cards and you get that money added to whatever you have.
Which is not good because then you may not win and it could be the difference between winning or losing. So next we have quiz cards.
Well, now what's a quiz?
So again, say Nathan landed on a quiz space, I would pick up one of these and I would ask him a question.
Most of them, I think, if not all of them, are based around charities and related questions.
Yes, so Make-A-Wish Australia has been bringing magic and happiness to children and their families since 1985, 1990 or 1996. And again, we don't read out the results down the bottom.
In this
And
particular
then-
case, if you're correct, you swap with the player nearest the finish, and if you're wrong, you go back.
Yes.
Which, yeah.
Yeah, that's essentially it. And there is somewhere under here
Income cards.
income cards, which are the opposite of charity. Whatever money is on here, that's what you actually receive.
can
Oh,
actually-
that's an expensive one.
They might seem like counterintuitive to get these, but if you've only got, say, $1 million left and you're at risk of actually running out of money and getting re-topped up, one of these cards will actually help you.
Yeah, because getting 5 million is better than getting the 10 million again and like starting with that same amount. So we are just going to open up the board.
Which is actually quite long.
Yes, it is. So we may have to shift it backwards and forwards. I'm sorry.
Long board is long.
All right, you've got it upside down. let's swing that around the right way. So it's kind of a big curvy board. We have, hang on, go that way. The start position up here. There is room on the board for the notes.
Which I find a really nice feature.
Yes, I was going to say the same thing. We have room for all of our different types of cards.
And we also have the insurance. Ooh.
Insurance, hang on, and just the finish is up there.
The insurance functions a little like free parking in Monopoly, if you so play that way.
I was going to say, if you're using the house rules, yes. So it starts with $5 million in it from the bank. Then there are spaces where you will add more money into that.
And if you happen to land on...
Insurance claim... there's one that says insurance claim somewhere.
you get all the money in insurance, which can add up to quite a bit.
It can. And then that is replenished up to a minimum of 5 million from the bank if it is all taken out. Everything else is pretty self-explanatory, so we might just set up and jump in.
Sounds good. We have set up, and we managed to get most of the board in a shot.
As much as we could. So we have 10 million each.
I can't wait to give.
Okay, there are really different amounts of cards. Like the quiz one's massive, income pretty small pile. So
Charity, mid-size, silly. I suppose
I don't know whether we're missing some because we bought the second hand, but
I reckon
there's heaps there still.
the quiz and the silly are really large because replayability, and if you've got up to 8 players, which is support, you'll go through these really quick.
That's true. So we should pick a colour each. Nathan has the pieces.
Laura's going to be
that
blue,
way.
I'm assuming.
Thank you. Yes.
That's the closest to purple.
Yes.
And I am going to be yellow.
Also, instructions, there will be a link to a copy of those down below if you found the game but didn't have the manual.
For those 3 people watching from Australia who happen to have the game without the manual.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, now there is an alternate version of the game where you can use 2 dice to get through quicker, but we're just going to use the 1, which is the normal rules.
Alright, 5.
5. Oh, Nathan
I'm
goes
a
first.
wiener. 1.
And we'll probably have to help move each other. So, Nathan, charity.
Let's see. Education program in Central Africa. Donate $1 million for material and staff.
Okay. Now, I'm the banker. I'm normally the banker, but also the money is on my side of the board.
Good stuff.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am going to miss a turn.
That's a good start. 2.
Oh, silly.
Oh.
So, I read this to Nathan. Were you born in Luxembourg?
No.
So you go forward 2 squares. Apparently, if you had been born in Luxembourg, you could have gone forward 10.
Darn.
Interesting.
Well, my turn again, since
Oh.
you lost to go.
Yes.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Charity. War in Ethiopia. Donate $2 million for medical supplies.
Okay.
I shall do that with gusto.
Well, good to know. There are a couple of other little
Quirks.
rules. If you land on a player, they have to give you $1 million. So you kind of don't want to land on anyone, really.
No.
Unless you need money.
And
If you're running really low. So, yeah,
3.
it can go either way.
A silly.
Ooh.
Rub your tummy and pat your head at the same time.
Okay, well, no one's going to be able to see that, but alright. I am doing it.
Yeah, I guess she's doing it. Can't manage, collect $4 million. I assume that means nothing else happens then, which is unusual because usually it says...
I managed.
She did look very silly.
Yeah, thanks.
3. Throw again.
Alright. Nathan is
Charity.
flying and donating a lot.
Earthquake in Afghanistan. Donate $3 million for tents and blankets. I don't even know if the camera's focusing on that, but it's
Well,
true.
I hope so. Alright.
I'm almost out of money.
I was going to say, you're getting low already.
Almost out of money.
Ooh.
5.
5.
Throw again.
Oh, right.
Income.
Oh no. Excellent production levels in coffee plantation. Investment yields $4 million. Oh no.
You haven't had. You're not very charitable. You've only just made money this game.
I wish that had happened in real life. Well, maybe not in that way, but I'd love $4 million. That'd be great.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Income.
Okay.
Advance orders of new product from Japanese electronics investment. 2 million raised.
Alright, here you go.
Which is good because I was running low on money.
Yes. Nathan is coming past this little sort of path here. He has to go around, but if you then get here and land on loop, you
have
get to go back.
Hence the loop square.
Yeah, so you don't really want to land there unless you need to extend the game, I suppose.
Yeah, because it's not about getting to the finish first. It's about having the least amount of money when someone gets there.
Yes.
Choice.
Okay, so I have 3 different options on a choice space. So I can go to the next charity square, which is just behind Nathan there, draw a card and donate as normal. I can pay each other player $2 million.
Yes.
Which, is not too much given that Nathan's only one other person. Or I can throw the die again and give that amount to charity. So if I rolled a 1, it'd be $1 million, 5
would be $5
million, and so on.
What are you going to choose? What is your choice?
Well, I haven't given away anything yet, so I am going to
Roll them
Yeah.
bones. 2. So
Back in the bank.
then it's my turn.
Yeah, so it really depends on the position you're sort of in
Income.
with the money, what you want to do with that one.
Mineral rights sold. It's not focusing, but you get the idea. I receive $5 dues.
You mean 5 million?
We're playing an Australian game. We deal in dollary dues.
Do we now? Okay.
4. Charity.
Well, I can't quite
Sorry.
reach the card. We have, oh no, AIDS crisis in Eritrea. Donate $3 million for hospice.
I haven't heard of that particular location.
I have $3 million going in the bank.
1. Move back 2.
Well, it's silly time.
Oh, you have to.
Oh
read
yeah,
2.
whoops. Find something in the room beginning with H.
Something beginning with H.
Tick tock, tick tock.
Uh,
Nathan's just having a look around.
Found it.
What did you find?
I'm ruffling Laura's hair.
Ah, if you can't, collect $2 million, but you could, so no money for you. So with the ones like that just have one outcome, I mean, maybe Nathan needed money. Like if he was on his last million, he probably would have preferred to not find
No,
something.
so but you don't know.
No, a bit tricky.
It's your turn, isn't it? Because I went back 2.
Sure is.
1, 2, 3. Oh, a quiz. It's the first
Alright.
one.
So Nathan is going to ask me a question and we'll see how we go.
Alright, what should you do if you see a blind person having trouble crossing the road? 1, take their arm and lead them across. 2, ask them if they need assistance. Or 3, ignore them.
I would ask if they needed assistance.
Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Correct.
Okay.
Move leader back 2 squares. Wrong, go back 2 squares. So I go back 2 onto your square.
So wait, what happened? Sorry, I'm confused. Hang on.
I go back
move the
2.
leader back 2 squares. You sort of went
I-
very quick there,
was
and
so-
I missed
I
that.
was so excited you got the answer right. So we're on the same space.
All right, I need to give you $1 million.
Thank you.
I think it was 1 million, wasn't it? Let me check.
I don't think it was that much, no.
I don't think it was 2. So
1. Charity.
I can't find it. So 1 million it is for now, but it may be 2. I'm very sorry if we're wrong.
Mudslide destroys town in Italy. Donate 1 million for emergency use.
Okay.
Here we go.
The bank.
3.
1, 2, 3. Income.
Dun dun dun.
Your company is awarded major government supply contract. First order brings in $3 million.
No, you're raking it in. You better play Monopoly, I think.
Apparently that's the mindset I'm in.
Oh, I land on you. Does it mean I give you money? No, you give me money.
I give you money again. Here's another $1 million.
And I get an income.
Okay.
Outing of metal detector in England turns up hoard of Roman silver. Crown pays treasure trove compensation $1 million.
That is certainly unusual.
That's a very specific. I'm not really having much luck with the things over there.
How much was it? Sorry,
1 million.
1 million. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
3.
1, 2, 3. Choice.
So dice roll 2 million to me, or
I'm going to go forward to the next charity space this time. If I could have a card, please. Forest fires in Indonesia donate $2 million for relief.
Nice work.
Two into the bank. Oh, I just realised 5 million should be at insurance over there.
Pardon me. Quiz time.
Alright, are you ready, Nathan?
Oh, I was born ready.
The symbol of legacy is A, a torch, B, a digger's hat, or C, a rising sun badge.
Hang on, let me just find the charity.
Also, I just realised I read them as A, B, and C, but it's actually 1, 2, and 3,
It's the
so I don't know
torch.
why I did that.
It's a torch.
It is indeed a torch. What a silly question when it's on the board. It's all in good fun, some of the quiz questions. So you were correct. So you
Yes.
swap places with the player nearest the finish.
Well, that would be you.
Yes. Not that we went very far, but there it is.
Alright. 6.
Ooh.
Income.
Not what I want right now. CBD property deal generates large profit. Receive $4 million.
I like it when you get those cards. It makes me very happy.
Oh, I bet. Nathan is definitely cruising to win here.
I don't know, I've got a lot of money over here. You can't see it's just off camera, but...
You're on throw again.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Quiz me.
Oh, another one. Oh, goodness. Christopher Grecius, sorry if I've mispronounced that, was Make-A-Wish's first wish child. What was his wish? 1, to swim with the dolphins. 2, to meet Batman at Movie World. Or 3, to be a patrolman.
Look, I'm tossing up between Batman and Patrolman.
Okay.
I'm going to go with... Patrolman.
You are correct. So you give $1 million to the player on your right.
Well, if we're in a loop because we're in 2 players, you would be that person.
Well, I have to be, don't I? Yeah. Okay.
6.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Silly.
Alright. Sing the first line of Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head.
No. So you can just opt not to do them, and no one wants to hear my singing voice. So I'm going to opt not to. You automatically get the penalty if you decide not to do whatever the silly
So
thing
if
is.
you did yes and you did it successfully, you would have received applause.
Okay.
No means you miss a turn.
I miss a turn. Okay, well that's not so bad.
3.
That's me.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Charity.
Okay.
Forest fire in Philippines. Donate $2 million for relief.
Right. I don't know. I don't know how much money Nathan's got over there.
I don't really know either.
And I missed a turn from the card.
Oh boy.
Oh, through the loop you go.
Oh boy.
Okay.
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have skipped the loop. Charity, Tsunami in Samoa. Donate $2 million for relief. Sorry, I think that one was really blurry. Okay, $2 million into the bank.
1. Charity. Poverty in Peru. Donate $2 million for relief.
You may have noticed that they're all very,
Broad.
but also very bad situations going on, like a lot of natural disasters and things like that, which is in fact what a great number of charities do work with, so
Alright.
makes sense.
3. 1, 2, 3. Go back 2. 1, 2. Quiz for you.
Quiz.
Quiz for you. Go
Okay.
back 2.
Also, just quickly, we haven't had to keep any charity cards yet because we've had the money to pay it without going
We
into
have been lucky.
bankruptcy. Yeah.
Which plant, signifying remembrance, is distributed to members of the public by Legacy on Anzac Day? Roses, rosemary, or poppies?
Poppies.
Incorrect. The answer is rosemaries.
What? Is it?
That's what it says.
I thought it was. Oh, poppies, not the right day.
Oh! you go back 2 squares.
Right. Oh no. I'm going through the loop. Alright. Here we both go around the loop. Oh, you have to pay me $1 million.
$1 million, huh?
Yep. Okay. Oh, and I get a charity card. Famine in Nigeria. Donate $3 million for food. You put that back for me, thank you. Alright, $3 million into the
Now,
bank.
I'm going to cheat and not go through the loop. I'll be here forever.
We're going through the loop, Nathan.
I'm
We're
shaking.
into the bitter end.
I'm shaking my head. Oh,
Let's
lordy,
go.
lordy, lordy. 1, 2, 3. Go back to insurance.
Where is insurance? Oh, it's all the way over there. Okay.
Does that mean I get the...
No, so that's not the claim. So you have to actually pay $2 million into the insurance. Do you need some change? I don't think Nathan's got a $2
yes.
million note. Alright, let me just switch that around. Okay. Here we go. Can you put me over there too, please? Alright, let's go. Your turn.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Silly.
Okay, here we go. What is the capital of Finland?
No idea.
You don't get any options either.
Oh, good.
It is Helsinki. If you had no idea, collect $5 million. So you'll be getting that out of the bank.
That's fine. I'm almost out of money anyway, so that's good for me.
Darn. Okay, 5 for me, please. Okay, I need to give you... Wait, no.
I give you money.
Right, yes, of course. And a silly for me, please.
If the player on the right is ahead of you in the game, go forward 1 square. If not, stay on the square. Nothing happens.
Yeah, we're in the same space. Alright, Nathan. Don't land in the black hole. That was actually one of the things we didn't mention, where you actually get stuck on that space and have to roll a 4 to keep on moving.
You have partnership. You have partnership in new computer company in India. Interim profits of $2 million. Can you put that in? I have a hard time reaching over there.
Sure can. That was me you moved, by the way.
Oh.
Although you would have still landed in the same space.
5, 6. Charity.
Floods in Bangladesh. Donate $3 million for shelter. Okay. I'm gonna put in some of my $1 million notes because I had quite a few. Did you go back to insurance again?
What does my face look like at the moment, Laura?
You don't want to know. Did you put another $2 million?
I did indeed.
Okay.
Now, what's the temperature today?
It's 34.
I'm really glad we're filming.
Oh, I'm in the black hole.
Oh, yes, this is getting better and better, this game. So you have to stay in there for 3 turns or until you roll a 4.
Yeah, so you actually have to draw $5 million from the bank first. Then what you want to do is throw a 4, and then, yeah, it's like Monopoly getting out of jail. And your third turn, you come out automatically.
So what does the black hole represent in terms of charities?
Nothing?
Income. I also noticed we're not rolling very big numbers. No. Sell coin and stamp collection, that is a very big one.
That's an expensive coin and stamp collection.
$3 million I have to inherit.
I was going to say something and now I've forgotten. No, never mind. Hopefully I'll remember. Oh, no, I forgot I needed 4. So that was my first turn in the black hole.
Silly.
Okay. Do you like the Beatles?
Look, I'm neither here nor there about them.
Well, that answer is not on the card, I'm sorry. You can say yes, no, or who are they?
Who are they?
You go back 3 squares. Alright.
Yeah, another roll.
Come on, 4. Nope.
Here.
Choice.
Have $2 million.
Okay. Alright, so you went with that option. Oh, that's my third turn.
Yes.
So I can now move and I landed on insurance.
Good for you. I feel like I'm treading old ground.
You're going very slow. So that's what I was going to say. This is why there is the alternate version to use 2 dice rather than just the 1 die to make you move a lot quicker. Okay, did you throw a 4 to obtain this silly card?
No.
Then stay on your square.
The excitement never ends.
Alright, throw again for me. Maybe I can roll something big.
We really have had low rolls, haven't we?
We have, yeah. Alright, silly.
Spell your surname backwards.
I'm not going to do that on camera.
Well, you got it wrong and click 5 million.
Oh!
Ooh,
no!
You were bamboozled then, weren't you?
Oh dear.
Look, I've got a couple of choice words that probably aren't appropriate to say on camera at the moment, but I'm sure my glare at my wife will be enough.
2 million into the insurance pile, thank you.
2 million to the insurance pile. 5.
Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Earthquake in Albania. Donate $3 million for food and medicine. There we go. Now, if we should land on the loop again, we'll continue going this time. Otherwise, we will be here for a very long time.
I think that's a good idea. What is it, the third time I've been on this insurance space? Charity. Funding required for eyesight saving operations in Africa. Donate $3 million dues.
Okay. Here we are. My turn. And charity card. Sydney families struck by tragedy. Donate $1 million for trust fund. Okay, $1 million into the
Usually,
bank.
that's actually an Australian-based one, where a lot of them have been...
Like helping other countries, yeah.
Oh, my game gets better and better.
So you get $5 million.
Oh boy.
And you're stuck there for a while.
I am.
5, please.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Silly. I thought this is, where is your scum?
What?
Where is your sacrum? S-A-C-R-U-M.
I don't know.
It's obviously bones at the base of the spine.
Naturally.
Can't find it?
Nope.
Collect $1 million.
Oh, that's not too bad of an outcome. Okay.
None for me.
You're lucky, otherwise you would have been going back to insurance.
No. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Go
Go back to the last black hole.
over here. Alright, we're not actually going to do that one. Only because we are running well over 20 minutes for the video already. So we'll just pretend that's just nothing on that space and we'll keep on moving. Oh, should I take my $5 million?
Yes.
I'll take the $5 million, but we just won't
We've
move backwards.
we've played this several times.
And it's going to look quicker than
Yeah.
this.
1, 2, 3, 4. A quiz.
Okay. We should also mention you actually have to get the exact number to land on the finish space as well.
Yes, it's one of those games.
Alright, what is the new term used for stroke? 1, brain acquired injury. 2, brain attack. Or 3, cerebrovascular accident. I've probably said that wrong.
The first one?
No, it's actually brain attack. So you are wrong, so you need to give the next player a charity card. That's a weird one.
Storms in Pakistan. Donate $3 million.
Yeah, so I mean that's good for me, especially since I'm right near the end. 3 into the bank. Okay.
Income.
No. Oh, that's the bottom one. Better not take that. Compulsory purchase order on land for new motorway. Receive $1 million.
What does that even mean?
Let us know.
Alright.
Okay.
Now, how can I get back to that go back insurance space?
Well, you can come back around the loop.
Income.
Oh, I forgot you can't sort of reach those.
Excellent return on venture capital investment. $3 million earned.
Ooh. There you go.
Yeah.
Alright, I
Yeah,
needed
2.
2.
Or a 1.
1. Okay, good. I can get rid of a little bit more money. Earthquake in Bulgaria. Donate $3 million for medicines and food. Okay.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Black hole for Nathan.
You know,
Excellent for me.
one of our very, very first reviews was Squatter, the board game. And
Sure was.
And there's one called a Drought
Ooh,
space.
yes.
And I'm getting flashbacks to that.
Landing on it over and over.
I'm going to get PSTD from all these black hole
No.
spaces I'm landing on.
No. Okay.
Oh.
Hey!
There we go.
Alright, so let's have a look at our money quickly. I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, $12 million. So
I have
not too much more than I started
3,
with.
6, 9, 12, 15,
Whoa.
17, 19, 20.
Woo! I win!
It's those black hole
Woo!
spaces I kept landing on.
Yeah, those are very nasty, both in getting you stuck as well as a high amount of money as well. So if you enjoyed watching this video, give us a thumbs up or let us know down below if you have ever heard of this board game, because we hadn't until we actually picked it up. Press that subscribe button.
Sounds good.
Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.